Hello, this is all from Open Source Channel. Welcome again, new episode on how to. Today it's going to be a quick one, and I'm going to show you how to back up your website and how to restore it, and also how to migrate. That more or less is exactly the same thing. Let's go without any delay. Alright, I got this website that I created. This is also for sale, and it's one of the clients I was working with. The first thing I'm going to do, once you got your WordPress installation ready to be migrated into a different domain or to a different hosting, I like to use a free plugin. There is also a pro version, but I'm going to use the free one, and it's called Duplicator. So I'm going to search for the plugin Duplicator, and I'm going to install it. This is the one you want from Snap Creek. Once installed, I'm going to activate it. And once it's been activated, I'm going to go to the Duplicator tab, and I'm going to click on Package. And here where you can start to do the duplication of your website. So I'm going to create a new one. It's quite fast and easy to use, so it shouldn't be any problem even if you haven't got much experience. I like to use the leave it as is. This is the name of the actual site, okay, and that is the actual date that has been done, okay. All the rest really I will leave as it is, okay. You don't need to do anything here, okay. So I'm going to click next. It's going to scan the website. As you can see, everything looks good. And I'm going to press build. To build the package, it depends your hosting. If you are on a shared hosting, it's going to take a little bit longer than if you are on a VPS. So, but usually for about 200 megabytes, it would take about a couple of minutes. So we let it go a little bit. I'm going to pause it so it will be quicker for you to view it. Here we go. The package is being completed. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to download to my computer the installer and the archive. So I'm going to press on installer. That's installer. And I'm going to press on archive, and I'm going to save as well archive. All right, that's about 52 meg. Now if I go back to packages, you will find the package here. All right, here you can actually download as well if you need to the SQL, the database file. Here you can find the log, and here you can find the 3 links you need to download. Okay, for what we're going to do, we just need those 2 files here. Okay, here we go. All right, now I got here, for example, as you can see, that's demo 1.0.0.1, and I got a demo 0.0.4. Now it doesn't matter if you're going to restore it or you're going to migrate it to a different domain as it is here. The actual procedure is exactly the same. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to refresh, and I'm going to upload the 2 files into the directory of this one here, demo 4. Okay. Once that's been done, I'm going to delete the index.html. I don't need this one anymore, and I'm going to delete the favicon as well. All the rest I'm going to leave it. Okay, so I'm going back here. I'm going to refresh. Logically, there is no index, so it's going to give me 403 error for forbidden. So you need to type install .php. Here installer. Yeah, I think I made a mistake there. So it's going to be installer. And here we go. Now, logically on this one here, if I go to users, it's going to create exactly the same user with the same password, but inside the actual installation here, it's going to give you the option as well, just in case, to create another one, another user, or you can actually change the password of the original user. In this case, it's going to be the admin. Now, there is a warn here, and the base tier is enabled, and that's fine for my server. You shouldn't be having any problem if you have a cPanel. It's something that I'm going to use on. I'm using on ISP config to make one another script, so that will not apply to you. All right. So I read and accept the terms and conditions. I'm going to press next, and here is extracted the archive files. Again, this is going to take a few minutes. Again, it depends your server. If you're on VPS, it should take a lot less than a shared server. Here we go. Now here you got the connectivity for the cPanel, but basic is the usual one you're going to use. So as you can see here, it's going to ask you for the setup of the new database. Now you can find this information on your panel. In my case, for example, is going to be databases. So I'm going to create a new database. I'm going to call it database name. I'm going to call it demo again 004. The user, I'm going to create a new one actually. Let's do the user first. Add the new user. Demo 004, and I'm going to generate the password, and I'm going to copy that one as well. Okay, so when I do that, I'm going to save it. I go back to the database. Don't know. So I think I made the 004 somewhere. I'm sure. No, he hasn't done it. He's only up to. I'm going to add a new one. So I'm going to say 04. The user is 04, and 04, and that's it. That's all I need here. The database name, I'm going to call it demo 004, just for demonstration. You should call it for totally different way. And the database is being created. So I'm going to say localhost here, and let's go back here. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to paste my password here, otherwise I forget. Where are we? No, we are here. So we're going to the 004. Nope. Where are you? 004. There we go. So is this one here, C0. Okay, so anyway, so the database is cov, and this one is exactly the same. Now we got the options to change here and the valuation. So that's supposed to be exactly the same. Yeah, we're going to test the database, and it looks like it's been failed. Right, so there is a problem here. Let's have a look. That's the reason why. Let's retest. And everything's passed, everything's okay. So I'm gonna click OK. So I'm gonna install the database. Here I can actually change my admin, or just if you leave it, it's going to be exactly as the original one. You can have the actual scan options, and you can actually change the WP config file if you needed to. I'm going to leave everything as it is, and I'm going to just go to the next step. Now it tells me to do the actual final steps. All right. So everything looks good. So I'm going to remove the installation file, and that is this one here. Those two actually. Now when I go to 4, that means the actual demo 004.home, I should have exactly the same website, as you can see. So we got demo 1 and demo 4 with exactly the same website. Now I go back, so I'm going to show you that I can actually log in the admin side. That's exactly the way it works as well for restoring. And you just upload the 2 files in the same, for example, domain, and just go through the same installation. So as you can see here, it's been removed, everything, the backup and the SQL. What you want to do here, you want to go to permalinks. You want to make sure that the permalinks are post name, and I'm going to save it twice. Okay, and 2, and really that's it. I'm going to close this one here, and I'm going to say visit website. So that's it. We've done the actual migration or restoration if you want to, and as you can see, it works perfectly well. I'm going to every single page so you can see it. Go to terms, go to privacy, FAQ, and contact us. We go to shop, so you can actually see the shop as well. All right, this is for it was for someone who asked me to do a website. He wanted to sell traffic, and at the end the website was done, but he never paid, so I never delivered the actual website to him. But anyway, this one is for sale. If anyone is interested, just go to my website, open source channel, and press contact, reason, general inquiry. Just drop me a message, and we can have a chat if you're interested to buy it. All right, thanks again for watching my tutorial, and I'll see you next time.